female. Beauty is not subjective to a female. A guy can be handsome and a girl can be beautiful. That's it. Not a big deal about it. But what after that? After that is what you have done with your brains, your intelligence. This is what matters. So I question all the girls who are totally focusing on beauty, on looking beautiful all the time. They need to grow up and they need to understand their intelligence matters a lot. And when they are intelligent, it is very difficult to put them down at every level. So start watching news, study current affairs, get into sports, get into multiple activities, so that you are developing your brains, and you always have a point to put through, and that point has to be valid, and it should hold some authenticity. Once you have the authenticity in your point, I can bet you nobody can ever question your intelligence, ever put a question mark on you as a female. And well, how much I will talk about it, but I know at the end girls show little lack of interest in something which is too much, throwing too much on brain. But I think girls should do that, cause their interest is always subjective to beauty, looks and all that stuff. When they are unable to respond to whether it is to anything which is related to brains, of course they're gonna doubt the caliber they have in it. Their caliber is gonna be hidden, and all they have to deal with is fear all the time. They have the inferiority complex and all that stuff, and at the end what happens is they are not ready to take the risk. The amount of risks men take in any kind of profession, whether it is sports, business, jobs, they are going out of the way. Females are taking a step back, and I think female and male gender, the brain is not gender biased. It's not female brain or male brain is the same, but how much you put into it, that what matters. So you need to start taking risk, whether you fail or you lose. There is no men who have never failed multiple times in anything. I don't think so. You all are aware of it. So what a big deal, just fail, no, and then do it again. Not a big stress, or it's not a taboo to be a loser at certain point and all. Nobody's gonna question you. Then another point is, cause there are a lot of risk involved, cause you have to shift yourself to another family, cause of the male ego and blah blah blah. Girls are totally aware of it. They understand how society works, how things are, how much pressure it is. They choose the easy way out, to be dependent on the family, on parents, on the husband or XYZ. That is the easiest way out they choose. And what happens is, then they have to listen to things which she doesn't want to listen. So it's better to empower yourself genuinely, and whenever your empowerment is questioned, you should always put a question mark on that person instead of becoming a question itself. And when you are totally prepared, always prepared for everything, then you don't have to hesitate. I don't think so. So point is, first parents, when a child is born, parents have to understand the fact that don't put your words on the mouth of the kids, because that's gonna affect their life. And when a girl is studying, when she is scoring so much, when she's so competitive, and then suddenly she's leaving everything, and she thinks that she has done the biggest sacrifice on the earth, it is totally no. This is totally absurd and stupidity. He's putting the whole efforts of her parents into zero. It becomes totally zero. And then parents also get disappointed that I gave so much of education to my daughter, I treated her equally, I gave her all the best possible platforms and all, and now she's compromising and sacrificing like a some sati kind of female. For what? For a man? Do There is nothing wrong in sacrificing, but you sacrifice your particular 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, divide your things. You can do multiple works at the same time, but you can't sacrifice your whole life. At the same time you've studied so much, at the same time you were a competitive person. Just imagine how many girls who are sacrificing this way, how many girls we are losing out of, which has so much of talent, so 33% of, I say 33%, but I wish these 33% of females, if they come out as competitive they were in school and colleges, things would have been really different. So I request all of you that uh, just don't use this cool word women empowerment. Try implementing it in your life, in your day-to-day life, what you're saying, what you're meaning, and how it impact to the society, how it impact to your girl child, your girl around you, and all that stuff, and how it is making her weaker. Just think before saying anything. Thank you so much.